Hi, good morning. It's Dr. Brenda Eshin Shoshana back with another little talk on simple solutions in a complex world. Good morning. Good to be here with you. On this chilly morning, warm morning, cloudy morning. Every morning is a good morning. Here we are, able to enjoy it, to appreciate it, to experience it. It's a good day. They say in Zen, every day is when there are no unnecessary thoughts in your mind, then every day is a good day. That's an incredible statement. What are these unnecessary thoughts in our mind? Well, maybe every thought might be unnecessary. They're thoughts that spoil our day. They spoil our life. They constantly intrude like a little voice. Well, this isn't working. That isn't working. This may be trouble. That could be terrible. There's something wrong with you. It's so interesting. In one way or another, many of these thoughts are saying, mm-mm, you didn't do that right. You're not good enough. Well, who's going to really love you? They said that when a relationship ends many times. They're like little mosquitoes, or sometimes worse than mosquitoes, that come popping in to our being, our consciousness. And when we pay attention to them and take them seriously, when we agree with them, boom, the good day is done. Kind of sorrow or a feeling of worthlessness emerges. It's very sad and it's very, very common. So, really, what I wanted to talk about today is something very, very simple, but very profoundly affecting all of us. Most of us feel that it's so, so very important to receive the approval or the regard or the respect of others. That's because these little thoughts are constantly telling us otherwise. We're programmed to believe that we're not good, we're not worthy, we made a mistake, we won't be forgiven. No matter what we do and how hard we try, we haven't made the grade. Now, that is a persistent refrain that goes on and on in one form or another. It's not true. It's just simply not true. But what we do then to correct it or to improve it is we rush to others in one way or another, seeking their approval, their respect. Sometimes we get it, often we don't. We keep searching. We want to have that approval. We don't realize that that becomes an addiction. We are always seeking approval to compensate for this way we feel about ourselves. We look, did I do well? Do you like me? Am I good enough? On and on. Now, approval is not love, it's approval. And actually, the more you get, the more you need and the more you want. You become addicted to, as I said, approval from others, prizes, awards. This one said this one said that. That doesn't end. It goes on and on and on endlessly. But let me tell you a little secret and our simple solutions. And this is a very true fact, actually, which will turn this all around. Because these simple solutions actually do turn around the morass of confusion we live in. The true fact is that others see you the way you see yourself. That's the truth. Now, I don't mean projecting some kind of a grand image of ourselves. I don't mean that. Many of us do that. We try to, as I said, to compensate for this unhappy feeling we have. So we'll dress in very fancy clothes. We'll tell everybody about all our accomplishments, all our degrees, all blah, 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 whatever we've done. We're out there to gain that respect and that approval in a very foolish way. Because even if we get it sometimes, it doesn't fill us up. And we know it's not true. It's coming from an image that we're projecting, a cover up. But let's go back to the fact. Others see you the way you deep down see yourself. If you can approve of yourself, if you can admire, respect, and be in touch with how worthy you are deep down, everything changes. Everything changes. People get it. And it doesn't even matter if they do or they don't. It doesn't even matter because you yourself now know the truth about who you basically are. And all these different comments or insults or whatever they are, they don't affect you like that anymore. You see them as part of, I call it the clamor of the life. The words, the ideas, the conditioning, the beliefs that other people have undergone and put upon you too. So the most important step is to find the part of you that really knows who you are, your possibilities, your reality, and to honor that. Honor that. You know, a very interesting thing happens when you really have an innate appreciation for who you are, your struggles. Doesn't matter if you failed or succeeded, so what? Is that how you define yourself? You're way beyond that. A temporary success or failure, you're way beyond that. Your innate heart, your original heart, it's beautiful. Everyone, just covered up with all this other noise and clamor and confusion. But let me just say one more thing, that when you can really get in touch with your value, just because you're here, and appreciate yourself in a very simple and direct way, then you will also be able to value and appreciate others in a completely different way. You will see them differently. And then we go like that. We do a little bow to everything, to the tree, to the room, certainly to one another. I honor the beauty within you, is what we're really saying. And we make that little bow in order to remind ourselves and to remind the other. I honor the goodness within you. I honor the creativity, the possibilities. Those don't shine out for everyone as much as we would hope because it's covered over by these clouds of self-disapproval. I have to do this to be acceptable. I have to do that. I messed up here. I messed up there. I'm unforgivable. Many thoughts like that. But we need to go deeper. The deeper we go, the more simple we become. We get in touch with the simple truths, the simple solution, the simple reality. It's like taking off one mask after another, one layer of confusion after another. So, what is the step that we can embark upon? Well, first of all, when you're hunting for approval outside of yourself, recognize it and let it go. Let go of wanting the approval of others. Just a feeling, let it go. And you could also let go of disapproving of yourself. These are feelings that accost us. I use that word, accost us. They're dangerous. Recognize them. That's step number one, to recognize it. Let it go. And recognize the moments of beauty, of goodness, of aliveness, of happiness within. They often pop up and then they just drift away because we're not conditioned to recognize them, to receive them. Recognize them, not only in ourselves, but in everyone around us. Believe me, they're there. They're there. We just don't note them recognize them. World peace begins from one person at a time, each of us doing that with ourselves and others will have unimaginable ripples. And it's true. And others will begin to do it, and so forth and so on. So it's not a selfish thing to really know and appreciate yourself and value yourself. It's one of the most important things you can do, because the way we feel about ourselves is the way we feel about others, and it's the way others see and feel about us. So let's return. I was going to say, let's return to the Garden of Eden. Let's return to where it's beautiful, where things are innocent and simple. Let's return to our relationship with ourselves and to upgrade that, improve that, understand it. And it will inevitably ripple out to everyone. This is a very important solution today, or simple teaching today, simple reality today. It takes practice. You know, these are beautiful truths, but we don't really know them until we do them and practice them, which is very, very important. Practice, practice, practice. Put them into effect in your life. Actually try it out. When you try it out, even a little bit, and you see the results, it's like, whoa, that was so simple and so powerful. Then you want to do it again and again and again. So thank you so much for listening. It's a delight to be here with all of you. Really, it is. Appreciate your listening. And I'm about to move. I'm not going to be moving too far away, but I'm in the middle of a big move, so it's a lot to do. But when I'm a little bit settled in my new place, about a half an hour away, not far, when I'm a little bit settled, I'd like to do an online, or something streaming online, so we can talk and answer and share and practice together a little bit too. That would be great. That's what I'm hoping for the future. Okay. Thanks for listening, and you have a beautiful, beautiful day. Take good care.